Insurance valuation management for strata and commercial buildings. This is part 3 in this series that we've been looking at the insurance valuation, how that can affect the body corporate or the owners, and or the impact of being either over or under insured. So in the other two series before, we've looked at the sections under the insurance policy, what it should cover. The case study we did in the event of a fire, which took over 26 months to finish, which people don't realise. And then from there, we're going through one of the insurance valuation reports on how that goes together. So we went through the other sections of the report, our elements and where these come together. So when we're looking at the replacement cost of the building, so we're saying, right, it's going to cost us $3.2 million just to build the building without anything else. Now, by the time you put in your documentation into you're calling tenders and your construction period, you lose a little bit of time sitting in here. Okay, so you're going to be up to say 12 months over this period just to look after the cost escalation. So by the time this goes into council and stuff like that, you're going to lose say 5%. So it's an extra $160,000 for the cost escalation waiting for this section. So then once we've got that part done from there, then you've got all your professional fees. So you've got your council fees and your quantity surveyor and your engineering fees on top of that. So that's an extra $338,000 on top of your original amount. Now from here, we haven't even got to getting rid of the other debris or doing anything from here. So this is just the paperwork process. Now if we're looking at the removal of debris, now that's increased from $85 to $120 a square metre for the removal of debris with the items from council tip fees. So to take the stuff away, it's going to cost you $290,000 just to clear the site. So that brings that up to $4 million. So if we're talking about our removal of debris from this site here, the debris was removed after 4 months, and they used 2 excavators and a truck for a whole day to get rid of that. So that's where that part comes in. So you've got to make sure the site's all clean before we can go up to our next stage. Okay, so we've covered removal debris. So now there's an allowance for extra cost escalation from this period by the time we've got rid of our debris and find out if there was any variations in this period in here. And of course there's GST that we need to allow for. So from a bill price where we looked at before of $3.2 million, now that's gone up to $4.6 million just by all those little items that add up. And we've allowed for the loss of rent and emergency accommodation for 2 years, which is 104 weeks. Also there's a site location map to see where the building is located, so the insurer knows, or the other managers know where that site is, so they can work out where that is, and that's where, depending on the insurance type, in the postcode of the area of the building. Okay, so then there's a summary of the building with its structure. So if it's got brick constructions that goes through the fencing, the driveway, and all the items that we need to look after in that building. So that should give you an idea on how these costs here can really impact on the either the over-insurance or under-insurance of a building. We've had some buildings that have been $10 million over-insured. But even though it's been over-insured, some people might think that the land's included, but it's got nothing to do with the land. So that should give you a better idea on how this goes together. Thank you.